have a massive book haul for you guys today. I'm so excited. Let's get into it. To be all about faith-based books for kids and families. Mostly concerning sacraments and things like that. I went a little crazy. My son is getting his first reconciliation this spring, and so wanted to pick up a few things that we didn't have prior to my daughter, because my daughter's already received her sacraments. So wanted to get some new stuff for my son, and then a couple things that we're going to be utilizing in our homeschool and just like our daily faith-based reading. Those are some of my favorite things to watch. I hope that you enjoy watching them too. It's probably why you're here. If you like this kind of content or want to see more content based on faith journey, motherhood, homeschooling, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below, and I would love for you to join me here at our little path. All right, so the books that I have today are all from Ascension Press, Ignatius Press, and Sophia Institute Press. So I've got a few different categories. I figured I'd just jump right in. We are, like I said in the intro, my oldest son is getting his first reconciliation this year, and some of the stuff I used for my daughter I liked, but I wanted to try something different. We do so much when it comes to teaching the faith, forming our kids at our house, in our homeschool, and then they also go to RE at church. So I'm pretty I feel pretty confident that my kids are pretty well formed. But I'm always looking for something new, because why not make it more interesting, more engaging for them, and hopefully, helping build not only the knowledge of their faith, but the trust and love of their faith. So yeah, let's just jump right in. The first thing I got, I'll put links below, is a Sacrament book pack, and I believe this one was from Ignatius Press. So it came with the Missal for Children, and then it comes with a little book about confession for Catholics, which this one's really cute. It's just got a bunch of questions that kids may ask, and it has the answers in here for them. Clarny's already visiting. Oh, buddy, you're on my books. You're on my books. The next one is a My Little Catechism, and this one has just, general answers to catechetics, and I really like it. It looks like it's going to be pretty helpful. We might go over one or two topics in preparation for that. And then the next one is Stories of the Blessed Sacrament. This one's really cool. It actually has different stories and miracles related to the Blessed Sacrament. So not only does it just have the bread in the desert, or when Jesus multiplied the loaves, it also has more modern times. So St. Thomas Aquinas and his story. It has St. Margaret Mary Alacoque and her story. And then even this one I read the other day when we first got the book was The Secret Ordination at Dachau, which was really cool, about one of the priests getting ordained in Dachau during World War II. So very cool. I love having these kind of inspiring stories for the kids. I think it makes things a little more tangible. And then the last one, this is my first Holy Communion. And then this is more of a storybook, but it goes through all the things that they should know, obviously prior to their first Holy Communion. So we won't be doing that one this year, but we'll be working on it next year. So those are the book pack of the Sacraments from Ignatius Press. And then the next thing I got, kind of in line with that, is this is from Sophia Institute Press, and this is the Sacraments in Action. And it's just a little comic book with sacraments, and it has only 3 sacraments. It's got baptism, confirmation, and the Eucharist in it. I'm not sure if my my kids will like it or not. They usually like comic book style stuff. I don't know. We have the Saints in Action one and they really like those. But I don't know, some of the facial expressions on these aren't my favorite. So I don't know, I'll have to read it and get into it more to see if I really like it or not. But we'll see. Along with that, we got the Lego ones, which I know a lot of people have raved about. So this has been on my list to get, and I'm super excited. I was looking through it, and some of it's like really cool and cute just to see some of the Lego stuff. So we got the Catechism of the Seven Sacraments with the Legos. What's Up Like Mass had recently come out. I knew I needed to get that one as well. Very excited to read these with the kids and just kind of like leave these out for the kids to look at, because I feel like these ones will be very engaging for them. And the next few are kind of books, just to kind of like fun faith books, I guess you could call it. I don't know what the right word is. Just like inspire them to read good books, but like books also about our faith. So this one is just kind of cute, mostly for my 3-year-old. This is the Seek and Find the Life of Jesus. And this one was from Ignatius Press. And it basically, you go through and you find, they have a couple different characters. They have all these characters here on each page to seek and find, as well as a story about Jesus's life. So it goes through all of that, and then I figured for my 3-year-old, this will be really fun for him. The next is Holy Mysteries, 12 Investigations into Extraordinary Cases. My kids love Eucharistic miracles and learning about those. And I thought it would be fun because there's some other, holy mysteries for them to kind of read about, which I really like that this has the Staircase of Loretto in it. If you guys don't know the story, it's actually really, really cool. My parents used to tell it to me when I was growing up, because we're from Arizona. New Mexico is where it's actually at, in Santa Fe. And there were these nuns. They had built a church, but then they realized once the church was built that like the choir loft had no stairs to get to it. And so the stairs, they prayed a novena to Saint Joseph. And on the 9th day, an old carpenter showed up and offered to build it. And the way that the stairs were built, there's like the wood, nobody knows where the wood came from. They still can't even really tell what kind of wood it is. And there's no actual nails in it. It's just like the supports from the bottom step and the top step are like what kind of like hold it together. It's really cool. Definitely recommend. This book kind of goes into a little more detail about some of the like intricacies of like the stair, but obviously it's got other mysteries in it too. It talks about Padre Pio and his stigmata wounds. It talks about Lourdes, the Shroud of Turin, and then like saints who their relics stay intact. So what's the word? Incorrupt. So it talks a little bit about incorrupt saints as well. So thought that would be fun for the kids to read. We'll probably put that in like a morning basket or something like that. And then I'm already thinking about Lent. I can't believe it's like coming so soon. And I got the Magnificat My Daily Lenten Journey, which I didn't realize like this it works for like through 2030. So it's got a ton of different readings for every day during Lent, but obviously Lent kind of varies every year. And so this varies with it, and it gives you like a catalog at the back of what pages to read for each year through 2030. And it basically just comes like each day has like a reading, and then it has intercessions. And I really like that it gives you intercessions to pray for. So like on the 4th week of Lent, on a Saturday, it says for those overtaken by evil, for all Christians, they may have courage to follow Christ. And then for each one of us, that we will daily meet our loving God in prayer. And then for the personal intentions, I really like that it's got stuff laid out, so then the kids can kind of read through that during our morning time. And then it has like a small step forward towards Easter and what they can do to kind of integrate what they learned in the reading for that day. So I'm excited for that. I think it'll be a nice, easy one, which is what I need right now with the twins. I don't need complicated, I need easy. Okay, and the last books we got are from Ascension Press, and I actually went ahead and got the Bible in a Year companion books. I tried to do the Bible in a Year podcast 2 years in a row, and I keep failing at it. But I feel like if I have something that I can work through at my own pace, and we can work through even like with the kids, like if we want to pick a book to read through, like say we want to read through the Gospel of John, we can utilize the companion to read that together and then kind of have the background with that. So I figured these are great regardless, just to have kind of that background information on what you're reading and how everything connects. So went with that. I'm very excited. Hopefully I can start this. I'm doing the Catechism in a year too, and I'm actually doing really well on that. But hopefully I can start this too in another month or so. And then the last thing I got is the Ascension Press Catechism in a Year. Like I said, I'm doing the Catechism in a Year, so far doing pretty good with it. We actually have a catechism, but my husband's using it, and I'm using it, and so we're kind of going back and forth on it. So I went ahead and just bought this one. It's pretty, huh? So this one's super pretty. Definitely like a hand-me-down one that you can
I
give to
see
your
you,
family.
Mommy, even that butt.
I see you too. Yeah. Can you not touch it? Okay. And then it's got page markers or the ribbons for each different section. And yeah, and maybe I'll do like a look through on this one because it's just really pretty. And so far I'm really liking the Catechism in a Year. It's always good to...
Like, can I take a picture of you?
No, don't touch. So it's always good to
You
have.
with that.
Yeah, it's always good to have that. And now I have a 3-year-old who's awake. So I hope that this was fun for you guys and you got some good book recommendations.
See?
I will talk to you guys soon.